Good afternoon, YouTubers. It's Justin or New Time Travel Jaime 88. Welcome back to my channel, TGIF. Thank God it's Friday. Hope you have a good Friday. And today is time for another Throwback Friday review. I haven't done one of those in a while, but now I'm finally doing it today. This week, I'm going to be taking a look at The Adventures of Indiana Jones. This box set came out back in October 26, 1999, and consists of 3 films in the series. Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, and Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. All 3 films are digitally remastered with THX for superior sound and picture quality. And this is the widescreen edition of the tape. And you also get a bonus tape of this set that includes The Adventures of Young Indiana Jones, Treasures of the Peacock's Eye. Because this video cassette is free with the purchase of this gift set. More on that in a minute. Before we dive into it, I'd like to give a quick shout out to Anthony Goody. Anthony, if you're watching this, your videos are excellent. Keep up the good work. Make sure you check out his channel. I'll leave the link in the description below. Okay, let me put this to the side. Let's take a look. I like this artwork. And you have Indiana Jones. This is the same one from the teaser poster of Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. And it also appeared on the 1989 box set. Here's Indiana Jones once again with the gun riding a horse. The Adventures of Indiana Jones. And I like the compass in the background. Very nice. And there's the widescreen edition. Here's Indiana Jones, promotional from the Temple of Doom. And there's the Shanghai airplane. The Adventures of Raiders of Indiana Jones. I want to know who made this logo like that. I love it. Can't remember who made the title of this. You never know. Here's Indiana Jones with the snake. He hates snakes. And there's the movies. And here's Indiana Jones surrounded with the map in the background. This is the shade of blue, light blue. And if we look up the top, you have Indiana Jones about to grab the idol. Here's the back. And let me zoom in real quick. You have the trademark and the copyright of each movies, the legalese, the registered trademark, and here's the box set that comes in. And here's the individual movies, chapters 23, 24, and 25. And here they go. All right, let me take the tapes out, respectively. All right, and here's the tape right here, and here's the box set that comes in. There you got all 3 movies in widescreen edition, and here's the bonus tape. This is presented in full frame. All right, let me show you with the tapes. Starting with the one that started it all. Raiders of the Lost Ark, or should I say, Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark. Chapter 24 in the Complete Adventures of Indiana Jones. I like the artwork. Here's Indy, Marion, Tote. There's the evil samurai guy. And here's that other the general or something like that. I can't remember the name. That's not Belloc. Here's Indiana Jones. Love the artwork designed by Drew Drewson. And this is a 1981 movie, rated PG. Camera can focus here. 115 minutes. 1981. The movie stars Harrison Ford, Karen Allen, Paul Freeman, Ronald Lacey, John Rhys Davies, and Denholm Elliott. Directed by Steven Spielberg, rated PG. Got the bonus interviews. Includes interviews with George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, and Harrison Ford. 1936, Amazon, Tibet, and Egypt. And if you look right here, if you read the description below, you can pause the video if you want to. There's Indy and Marion tied up. There's Indiana Jones once again. And here's the Indy trying to grab the idol. 1999. Here's the sticker label. Tape number is 13 on here. And the printing, if right there, can focus. The 41st week of 1999. The way this movie opens up, it opens with the trailer for The Complete Adventures of Indiana Jones, followed by the stay tuned after the feature bumper with the interviews, then the 1995 Paramount of Viacom Company feature presentation logo, the warning screen, the THX logo, and the widescreen 1954 or 53, a Paramount picture logo with the Gulf Western variant byline with the mountain that transformed into South America mountain, and start of the film. After the movie's over, it has the 1975 Paramount picture logo. Then it's got now available on video cassette bumper with the adventures of young Indiana Jones, and then the interviews for Raiders of the Lost Ark. Now, I've seen this movie many, many times. And this is my brother's favorite film because it has Harrison Ford. My brother's a fan of Harrison Ford. Here's Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom, widescreen edition, chapter 23 in the Complete Adventures. This goes in order, but this came out in 1984 because the Temple of Doom is a prequel to Raiders of the Lost Ark. Same artwork design from the theatrical posters. Widescreen edition, THX. 1984, 118 minutes, rated PG. The Temple of Doom has Harrison Ford, Kate Capshaw, Amrish Puri, Rosalind Seth, Philip Stone, and introducing Ke Huy Quan. Directed once again by Steven Spielberg, rated PG. This film may be too intense for younger children. Bonus interview, 1935, Shanghai and the Himalayas. Here's a still picture of Indy, Motoram, Indy, Short Round, and Willie Scott in a minecart chase. And there's the buffet scene. It's very weird about the buffet, that chill monkey brain, and others. When this movie broadcast on ABC in 1989, ABC had edited out all the scenes, including when Motoron ripping out the heart and whatnot. They cut that scene out when on a TV broadcast, and especially around cable too. On like USA Network and the Sci-Fi Channel, but HBO retains that scene. Sticker label. Tape number is number 8, I believe. No, it's number 9. Number 9. Once again, it's printed in the 41st week of 1999. Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom opens the exact same way with the trailer. Right after the Stay Tuned bumper, the Paramount Picture logo, the warning screen, and the THX logo, the Temple of Doom has the 1953 Paramount Picture logo with the Gulf Western Company byline, and the mountain forms into a gong drums. And at the end, for some weird reason, because of the video editing era, it went back to a Paramount Picture logo instead of the 1975 Paramount Picture logo. The Pen and Scan release and the DVD release, which is starting around 2003, they corrected it using the correct 1975 Paramount Picture the 1975 Paramount Picture Blue Mountain logo, just like they added the Raiders of the Lost Ark at the end, because that also has the Paramount Blue Mountain logo from 1975 at the end, but the Temple of Doom does not. Only on the Pen and Scan release and on the DVD, Blu-ray, and the 4K release. The Letterboxd 2003 DVD corrected it with the Paramount Blue Mountain logo. At the end, it has the exact same trailer, The Adventures of Young Indiana Jones, but this has the interviews, once again, with George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, and Harrison Ford talking about the Temple of Doom. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. My middle school teacher, Miss Karen, likes Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade. I love the artwork. There's Sala, Marcus Brody, Professor Henry Jones, and his son Indiana Jones. Surrounded with artworks, Elsa and the evil Nazi guy. Chapter 25 in the Complete Adventures of Indiana Jones. This movie is 1989, rated PG-13, and it's 128 minutes. 1938, Princeton, Venice, and the Holy Land. Once again, you got the bonus interviews. Here's Indy. Here's his father, Dr. Elsa Schneider, and here's Indy and his father trying to escape with the fire. If you want to, you can pause the video to read the description. This one has Harrison Ford, Denholm Elliott, Allison Doody, John Rhys-Davies, Julian Glover, and Sean Connery. Directed by Steven Spielberg. And there's the letterboxing. Now, they originally wanted John Pertwee plays Indy's father, but he turned it down, so they gave it to Sean Connery, they all recognize or known as the James Bond. Rest in peace to Sean Connery, who was in this film. Sticker label. Tape number is 59. And this time is also printed on the 41st week of 1999. Indiana Jones and the Last Crusade opens the exact same way as the trailers. And right after the Stay Tuned bumper and the Paramount Picture of Viacom Company feature presentation logo with the warning screen and the THX logo, this also has a 1953-54 a Paramount Picture logo with the Gulf Western byline, and it forms a mountain in 1912 Utah and started the movie. After the movie is over, this does have the 1975 Paramount Picture logo instead of the 1987 Paramount CGI mountain, because they retained the Blue Mountain logo for some weird reason. And it also has the trailer for The Adventures of Young Indiana Jones, but this has the interviews with George Lucas, Steven Spielberg, and Harrison Ford about the making of The Last Crusade. And here's The Adventures of Young Indiana Jones. Treasures of the Peacock's Eye, Chapter 18, starring Sean Patrick Flanery. Also has Ronnie Couture, Adrian Amundsen, and Jane Ashburn, and others, directed by Carl Schwartz. And this is from 1995. 94 minutes, not rated. Alright. Now you got the interviews. George Lucas and Sean Patrick Flanery. This has the exact same opening, then the Paramount feature presentation logo with the warning screen, the info about George Lucas talk about the Treasures of Peacock's Eye, and that's it. Oh, at the end, after the Paramount logo, it shows the trailer, and then the interviews with George Lucas and Sean Patrick Flanery. Okay, sorry about the blurriness, but here it is. Now, there's two ways you can get this. One in pan and scan, and the others in widescreen edition. I'm happy with this set right here. Okay, guys, that's it for this week's video. Make sure to rate, comment, subscribe. Have a good Friday, and I'll see you in the next video.